Just like you said, my name is Darren Hamilton, running for the CD3, Congressional District 3 for the U.S. Congress. I decided to run in January because 30 years is too long to be in Washington, D.C. Amen. That comes with power and influence, but is it power and influence that's used for the people he represents? I say no. You may have a different opinion, but that's one of the reasons I wanted to run. I tried contacting him for his different support for Speaker of the House. And it was the same folks that, run D.C. I couldn't stand that. I thought, well, that was McCarthy back when. Now it's Johnson. We're seeing him kind of falter too. So we have to wonder, what's going on in D.C. that makes what we think might be good people turn back? I can't tell you. I've been an engineer for the last 24 years of my life. Been working for the same company, doing satellite technology. I do a lot of program management, technical program management, and those are skills that I believe I can put to work in Congress to go through the mess that's been created, get rid of a lot of the technical bills that have carve-outs, pork, et cetera, and some are darn right unconstitutional. We've got to repeal. We don't need to pass more new laws. Assault is assault. You don't need hate crimes. If someone's getting assaulted, somebody hates them. That's just the way it is. So when you start layering those things, you create special classes. And special classes are not equal rights, which is what we're guaranteed under the Constitution. So that's one of the things that's got to be fixed. My campaign has 3 pillars. Freedom, the most important, because that's why we're here. That's why our grandfathers, our fathers fought. That's why our founding fathers fought for independence from England. It's the most important thing. And if we don't keep that in mind, I think we're going to fade away into history. We could devolve into a terrible mess. The second is security. Security is, we can't have our society without it. When I say security, I'm talking about financial security, not spending ourselves into oblivion. I'm talking about border security, closing that border, not letting anyone who, there's legitimate reasons why some people might come to America. They may be especially persecuted. Poverty is not persecution. It's just a function of their government where they need to fix their problems and not come to America and weigh down us. Our hearts are open to immigrants that we need, and we welcome them. But when we let everyone across the border who we don't even know who it is, could be terrorists, could be human smugglers, any number of problems with that, we've got to shut it down. It's just one of the first constitutional responsibilities of the federal government is to secure our sovereign borders. It's just not being done. The last thing of my campaign that's a pillar is prosperity. Once we establish our freedoms, keep those freedoms, the Second Amendment, the First Amendment, the right for us to worship how we choose, not being dictated by anyone in the federal government. Once we establish those, then we can go back to our prosperity. Limiting the federal government, limiting their spending, and not letting it get out of control. Frank Lucas has let it get out of control. He believes bipartisanship is the best thing for everyone. It may get you some.